I wanted to wait, collect my thoughts about this game. A lot going on. There's a lot to talk about. I had to relax. The volume had to come down a little bit because I was way too emotional earlier in the day. But the most pathetic thing I've ever seen in a football game where the owner should say enough is enough. And I think it's that time to do that. So let's get into this game and the rest of the deuce.
A killer buried, but not dead.
Darren, we better turn around. Because I've seen enough horror movies to know any weirdo wearing a mask is never friendly.
Yo, what is going on, guys? I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I hope everyone's really going to try to enjoy their week this week and not punch a wall and not break furniture and not be pissed off all week. But it's almost impossible to do that because this Eagles football team in 2024 is nothing but the most confusing. Don't know who's calling the plays. Don't know why they're not making adjustments. What's going on with this player? Why isn't this player doing this? Why are players out of position? Why do they make things hard? Why do they want to make me put a knife to my throat and slit my fucking jugular? Why do they make me want to do these things? It's the most frustrating offense, defense, coaching staff. I don't even know. It's making Howie Roseman look worse by the day after all the moves that are said and done. Okay, that's where I'm at with this team and where it goes. And before we get into what happened in this game, this video is sponsored by BetUS. And this is a word from our sponsors at BetUS. If I'm the betting man, then I am, and you're rooting for the Philadelphia Eagles, this is the redemption year for Jalen Hurts. This is the year we get the bad taste out of our mouths from last season. If I'm going all in, ride or die with a Super Bowl and bringing that Lombardi trophy back to Philadelphia for a second time, you need to go to BetUS, and I'm not wasting any time with it. I'm putting $500 down as the risk and getting $7,000 back at the end of the year because this offense is going to be explosive. This defense by Vic Fangio is going to be dynamic. A 150% deposit bonus on your first 3 deposits up to $2,000 with code YouTube150. Click the link in the description below. Start betting and start winning. Oh, man, did I believe this team was going to be good before the season started? Did I at least say, you know what, things are going in the right direction? But what a sack of shit this team is. There is no way you can call this an actual football team. There is no way that guys get paid millions of dollars, coaches get salaries, and on top of everything else, this team has one Super Bowl ring under their belt from 2017, and how they haven't even gotten even close. And yes, 22 was close, but just not enough. Why has bad coaching taken over everything the Eagles do? Okay, it is to a point where I am tired of this shit and things have to be done this week. This game was atrocious. The Eagles lose 16-33. And I'm just going to say this, Vic Fangio, because holy fucking shit, what did I watch? What did I watch? All that cushion. I mean, I swear to God, dude, it was like a 4 or 5 play drive for like 80 yards. I mean, I don't even... The amount of cushion from these corners you're giving, everything underneath was wide open in this game. Every time, and Baker Mayfield was really quick. He was just going through his reads. Jalen Hurts barely even goes through a read, period. Baker Mayfield is like, boom, boom, boom. He like literally turns his head 3 quick times and he throws. It's a check down to a running back. It's an automatic 8 to 10 yards, not even getting touched. Short passing game, so the Eagles don't generate any pass rush whatsoever. And this was going on. 3 scores later, 21-0, backs against the wall, and can't do a damn thing. The adjustments, why were they made so late? Yes, in the second half, they started tightening up the coverage a little bit, okay? Which didn't really help much because of other circumstances in this game, but this defense was god-awful. Jalen Carter, no-show. Jordan Davis, no-show. Bryce Huff, 2 pressures. Howie Roseman is gonna be asked a lot of questions regarding to trade for a Jahan Dotson. Why waste your time with trades? Why trade for players and they look horrible here because you don't know how to scheme them and there's so much more going on. But back to the defense though. Bryce Huff, 2 pressures, nothing. Nobody did anything. The missed tackles. I think Nakobe Dean had like 10 missed tackles. The tackling. We're back to this bullshit yet again. Bad tackling as usual. Can't stand that. Josh Sweat had a sack. Brandon Graham had a sack. Your oldest player on your defense had the best fucking game this year. Sorry, the best game today. Today against Tampa Bay. Brandon Graham was your best player. No one else really shined. I thought Chauncey sucked. I actually, to be honest, I feel like Q did a good job for what was given to him. He had a few good deflections on Mike Evans. So I think he's going to be a stud. Not saying anything wrong with him, but Slay, we're going to talk about Slay in the next couple fucking days. Trust me, we're not done with Darius, Mr. Leadership, Mr. Leader of our football team. One of the captains of our team, or if he is a captain, I don't even remember. A lot to say about him in the next day, which we'll get into. But the adjustments were this scheme, it just doesn't fit what Vic Fangio wants. I don't know. I don't think he has enough for this scheme. I think he's taken the bear. At least if you're trying to be a little bit more aggressive, if you're going to be at least more passive with the scheme, be a little bit more aggressive. He ran one stunt today, which led to a penalty. Okay, one stunt. Didn't even blitz in this game. I don't even know when he did. But the defense was just nowhere to be found. Nowhere. You can't stop the run, which they barely even ran the ball anyway. And when they did, we were pretty much done for. And when they passed the ball, everything was wide open. Why in the second half do you do a heavy zone blitz and then have no pressure? A heavy zone blitz is like, I see Mike Evans going through one guy to the next guy, literally going through Quinyon Mitchell. Quinyon Mitchell lets him go. And then Nakobe Dean lets him go. And then he finds big, wide open space, middle of the field, catches the ball, and it's like, he just ran there and, barely any type of press to at least slow some of these guys down. That's how crazy it was. Where is it? Why is it the inconsistency with Jalen Carter, the rest of the defensive line? Nolan Smith was on Chris Godwin in coverage in this game. I shit you not. He was on coverage one time. It was actually that bad. Okay? So that's all I really got to say about the defense because they really didn't give me anything today. Besides Graham and Quinyon. No one gave me anything today. The adjustments, horrific. I hate this bend, don't break scheme. It's horrible. It's a bunch of bullshit. So that's where I'm at right now with the defense. Just a horrible look down the line. Now, God, I can't believe I'm talking about this for the third time tonight. I'm just done right now. I don't know who's calling the plays for this offense. 10 carries for Saquon Barkley. 3 tight end sets. Same passes to the right sideline. Pass. Same old shit. Gainwell is used for 2-minute offense. And then come out of the second half, Saquon Barkley hits a 58-yarder, whatever it was. 3 plays later, the Eagles score quick in the second half. The Eagles got the ball back, which was great. Fantastic. The running backs, where are the checkdowns to Saquon Barkley? Where are the checkdowns? Why? And Seth Joyner said this shit perfectly last night. He said, why don't you use what the defense gives you? Because all you want to do is throw downfield. That's all this team wants to do is throw downfield. And on top of that, you trade for Jahan Dotson, waste of a fucking trade. What a waste that was. You're not even using Johnny Wilson. You're not even using John Ross didn't get targeted until the fourth quarter of this game. Paris Campbell had a touchdown and a couple catches, whatever. The biggest weakness besides the turnovers, which we'll get into, is there's no chemistry with these other fucking receivers. There's no chemistry at all. This would be the perfect week since you don't have Devontae Smith, you don't have A.J. Brown. build chemistry on the guys that you might need down the road if there's another injury at wide receiver. He looks there's no plays made for Jahan Dotson. Jahan Dotson was not even involved in this offense. Then I seen they're running 3 tight end sets. 3. He can't throw to nobody else besides his favorites that make him look good. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, Grant Calcaterra, Jack Stahl. They were running 3 tight end sets at times. Like, you're using so many tight ends, you literally have not created any specific plays for your specific offensive wide receivers, those players, the guy you traded for. Johnny, I mean, you don't even give them an opportunity. Jalen Hurts throwing out of bounds on these stupid throwing out of bounds towards the sideline on the same pass. Not even a run by Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley, 10 carries, guys. 10 carries. No check down plays to Saquon. The one time they checked down to Saquon, remember? Left sideline, caught the ball, and then was like, you know what? You want to hit me? Boom, hit him. Guy looked like he was about to tackle Saquon to the ground, and then Saquon ran his feet, and he kept moving. He got the first down. He got the first down already, but he got more yards. If we didn't have Saquon Barkley, this team would be fucked. This team would have 2 more losses right now. I'm not even fucking kidding. If Saquon was not here, that's how much of him having 80-something yards rushing is a fucking insult. That man should have a $140 plus every game. He's at a higher standard because, man, watching him with the Eagles is the most exciting thing. But yet, Kenneth Gainwell is used for 2-minute offense. Remember, guys, 1:40 left in the end of the second quarter. This is really where you have to get another score. I forgot what the score was at that point. I think we didn't score yet. I don't know if we did. I don't even remember because I'm so pissed off. 1:40 left, end of the second quarter, 2-minute offense, and they take Saquon out. And Kenneth Gainwell goes right in. Goes right in. What is the fascination with Kenneth Gainwell? His blocking sucks. His rushing, I'm not saying he's a bad rusher, but Saquon was on the sideline like, what the fuck is going on here? And then the second half didn't get better for Saquon. I don't even think they got the ball even twice in the second half. Not even kidding. I don't even think he got the ball at all in the second half. Saquon besides the first play, whatever that touchdown was he had. It was like the 58-yard run, and then we ran, a couple tush pushes, got the touchdown. Was great. That's awesome. That was like, okay, now the Eagles are like, okay, well, now they have to really use him more, right? Wrong. They don't. Get no receivers involved. This coaching staff, I don't even know. Jalen Hurts, there's 2 different things to this because I don't blame one player and I don't blame fucking one coach. Okay, that's my rule. That's not because I don't want to get shit from anybody. That's because it's true. I've seen Jalen Hurts play at the top of his game in 2022 with a different coach that they probably shouldn't have left out of the building, which was Shane Steichen. Sorry, that was the biggest mistake. Nick has so much fucking control right now. I look at the Commanders and see Brian Johnson in that offense as a assistant head coach and the passing game coordinator. And look what Jaden Daniels is doing. Over 400 fucking yards of offense the other day. This Commanders look great. Commanders look awesome. You think this team is going to beat them? Right. But it's not Nick, though. It's not Nick. But Jalen Hurts has an issue, man, with the fucking pocket, dude. I mean, Jalen Hurts cannot throw over offensive linemen, can't throw over the line. And when he stays in the pocket, now he's staying in the pocket for too long. I guess the offensive line at times did mess up some of the protection. But let me tell you something. Hurts should have been picked off like 3 fucking times in this game. Seriously. Because even with a pick, Levante David tripped and could have got another pick. That defensive player, Dean, on Tampa Bay, he could have had a pick. I mean, he could have thrown another few picks in this game. The guy has no pocket awareness. It was literally 3rd and 29, and you're backed up onto your own side of the field, where if you mess this play up, it's turnover on downs. I can't even remember, like, I was so mad about it. And yet, Hurts will sit in the pocket, not even just take the sack, but still throw the football or try to throw the football regardless. And he did that a couple times. You got to be smarter. Look, as a quarterback, can you really be that dumb to know that somebody's, and look, just to let you know, when you dodge somebody, they're fucking still next to you. Just saying. I don't know why when Jalen Hurts feels like, when he dodges somebody and stops, he feels like that player is still not in contention. They're literally right next to you still. Pocket awareness was god-awful. Some of the throws, god-awful. He looked slower than dog shit. I watched videos from 2022 with Jalen Hurts. Why does he look so fucking slow? What is going on with him? Why does he look like he's got shit in his pants? You don't have the right coach for this quarterback. You need to delegate and do all these little things for Jalen Hurts, because once he plays hero ball, it's over. It's done. He plays hero ball, this offense is done for. Completely done for. There's no coming back. Empty back set, no safety blanket. The mistakes are going to happen. I mean, what are his statistics? The last 28 games, he's had 24 turnovers? I mean, really? Like, this is what we've been dealing with. This has been a continuance from 23 until now. The only remaining factor has been Nick Sirianni. Completely Nick Sirianni. Does Jeffrey Lurie want to do something about this? The season's going down the tubes. Howie Roseman has a lot to ask. Howie Roseman needs to answer some questions. No doubt. Nick's going to come up with any excuse he can. He's going to take the bullet for his quarterback. And then, because I saw the post-press conference, why other guys are getting opportunities, because the Eagles went 3rd and out so many times in this game. He's blaming the 3rd and outs for more opportunity for players. So all the time Saquon Barkley could have went into the game in the second half, you had Kenneth Gainwell in. Not even Will Shipley. At least if you have no fucking receivers, at least give me Will Shipley as a receiving back. You know what I mean? It's really that bad. And by the way, Avonte Maddox, fucking don't play for this team ever again. I'm done with him too. Cooper DeJean, let's hurry up, Grandpa. I think we're catching up already. Cooper DeJean needs to play that inside nickel spot, that inside corner spot. Because holy crap, guys, DeJean has got to play. And Isaiah Rodgers had a really nice play on special teams, blocked field goal. Ringo takes it in for 2 points. Fantastic. I don't know the last time the Eagles actually did that. But Maddox has got to get benched. Maddox has got to stay as a depth piece, and strictly that. And you got Bradbury coming back probably in a few weeks, and a lot more things going on. But guys, like, the quarterback is getting shit. The head coach is getting shit. Both coordinators and the coach. I'm sorry, but there are still little nitbits of Sirianni in this offense. I'm seeing him take out this little fucking color chart from his fucking pocket and using it. And you're telling me that this is a Kellen Moore offense? It's definitely not. It's definitely not. I'm already done with Nick. Now I'm already past the phase of, like, I have had to deal with you. I'm tired of you. And now, like, I've had enough, because all you're going to do is keep lying of what you're going to actually fix. He's not going to give up control of this offense unless Lurie tells him to do that. Lurie and Howie Roseman should be ashamed of themselves for actually letting Nick still sneak his hand to the cookie jar still. Because, man, the news from this past offseason went from Nick had an ultimatum: either get fired or fire your coordinators, and let's start something fresh and get some new blood in here, which he did. Then it was Kellen Moore's going to have control of the offense. Then it was Nick scheme and Kellen's scheme are going to come together. Then it was Kellen Moore is, going to see what works with Hurts from some of the plays from last year. And, Kellen Moore's going to have full control of the offense. And then it went to, I'm Nick Sirianni, and, I don't want to hear about no more fourth down calls. I've already asked the question, but, I do overtake play calling once in a while. It's changed. You have two coordinators. There's nothing, everything. I swear to God, they're calling random plays. Nothing is scripted. They're calling random plays. From Nick's to Kellen's side, they're calling just random plays entirely. You can't build an offense like that. If this quarterback is still trying to learn this system, he's fucked. It's week 4 right now, going on to week 5. And this QB still looks unsettled, and he doesn't have the right coach. And I don't think he gets along with Sirianni still, to be honest with you. Sirianni's the egotistical, stupid fucking asshole. And Jalen Hurts.
Sorry, I don't understand.
No, I said Sirianni and Siri pops up. And Jalen Hurts, man, because it's the way he's being coached, and it's his skill set, because he doesn't have this gunslinger fucking skill set that everyone thinks he has. He does not. He's a dink and duck type of quarterback that needs the supporting cast, that needs all the weapons. Let me tell you something. I think Dak Prescott's a bad quarterback, but holy fucking shit, dude. At least Dak Prescott can throw the fucking ball downfield. At least the coaching staff has him consistent somewhat every game, where there might be some plays that look bad with Dak Prescott, and he might choke in the fucking playoffs. That's true. But when it comes down to it, regular season game, he can get the ball to his weapons. And their coaching staff can run a normal fucking offense. And this coaching staff can't. Shane Steichen, in my belief, was the biggest. It was probably the biggest mistake they probably made. Biggest mistake they made was Shane Steichen leaving, not being the coordinator or an assistant head coach, or them trying to do something with him. Because all they've been doing is scapegoating every other fucking coordinator that has come into this building. Fangio's system is trash. It's not working with this defense. He doesn't have the players for this defense. It's not 1932 when you start coaching. Okay? I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean. 30 years ago. These secret analytics that Vic Fangio has. I don't tell anybody about how I run my... Shut up. You don't know shit. Nick Sirianni is apologizing about everything more than taking... sure, he takes accountability, but it's fake accountability because he does it again. Because he does it the next week. Fundamentals. If I hear that word one more time, I swear to God, I will not watch another game this year. That's a lie. I will watch every game because I'm obsessed. Because I know this team could be better. The usage of players. 2 minutes left in the second quarter, and this is the let's go down there and let's score. And you put a weakness in your backfield with fucking Kenneth Gainwell with 2 minutes left. They have taken out Saquon Barkley every 2-minute offense of every game of the second quarter with 2 minutes left. I don't know what to say. I really don't. I'm very disgusted. I'm embarrassed. I don't know if this team could beat the Panthers. I don't know if they could beat Carolina. I don't know if they could beat the Bengals. And trust me, if we get to that Jags game and Doug literally is winless and we're their first win, what did I say, guys? What did I say? If the Eagles get to 2-4, okay, what You shut it down. You get to 2-4, you're done. It's over. Season's done. You got to face the Browns coming off the bye. Is the last thing we need right now is I think players need to get the fuck away from Philadelphia. That's number one. And the coaching staff and Howie Roseman needs to figure some shit out. Do I believe they're going to fire anybody? Fuck no. Do I think they're going to change the playbook and give Kellen more control? Hell no. Because I don't trust them to make that decision. I don't trust them. Simple as that. That's where I'm at with this whole situation with the coaching staff. It has been a continuance. It has been literally with this who's the most constant thing that's been in this building? It's been Nick Sirianni. And the paired up with this quarterback, not going to happen. I'm letting Jalen Hurts play out the whole year because he has to play out the whole year, and he's getting paid. We have no choice, okay? If it was up to me, I want him to play the rest of the year, okay? You always want to have your analytics at the end of the year and see what he has done. But I don't think it's fair to him that he gets coached by this coaching staff every fucking week. Baker Mayfield is turning his head 3 times in progression. I mean, boom, 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 throw. I mean, it's quick. Hurts is like looking in one spot for 10 fucking days. It looks like the slowest offense. Slowest. It looks vanilla. It looks not exciting. And you got to earn those big explosive plays downfield. Every play. What happened to the short passing game? What happened to middle of the field, crossers, hot? They didn't even use middle of the field. It's like they're just going back to their old ways once again. Where's Jeffrey Lurie? Where's Nick? Sorry, where's Howie? What's going on? You're going to let this fall apart again in front of your face where you have time to save this shit? It's week 5 right now. Sorry, still week 4. On a Monday, it's still week 4. You're going to let this go down the fucking drain? The last thing I want is for this team to fucking go on a bye week, give us every excuse why they're going to play better because A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Lane Johnson's coming back. Who fucking cares? Who gives a shit? A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, yeah, of course you get weapons back. But this makes Jalen Hurts look even worse. He can't throw to anybody else. You haven't created plays for Jalen Hurts to throw and gain chemistry with these other receivers. Nobody. And coming off a bye week, we're not going to look slow and sluggish, and they're going to look more lazy than they already are. It's fucking. I must be dreaming about this. After what they did to the Saints, the defense just shutting it down and staying tough. The offense having to really, really move up and really start to work hard and get the offense going. And then I said to myself, you know what? Down the road, this defense is not going to be able to hold like it does. You know, there's going to be a way where the offense is going to have to score a lot of points and the defense is going to have to hold up. But, man, with that defense not showing up, man, it was like the game was over from the fucking start. 3 scores, and you were pretty much done. And didn't have time to come back. You were down 14 points. After the Eagles actually got that 2 points from the blocked field goal, it was a 14-point game. The Eagles were still in it. Jalen Hurts has this long, started running with Saquon Barkley. Great, awesome. Had this long, the series that went downfield was so long with penalties, and it just took up so much time that it wasn't even third down yet. On their side of the field, whether if you take the sack, you can kick the field goal or whatever. Get points regardless. Gets swarmed and decides to still pass the football. What is he supposed to do? Drop to the fucking ground. Hold on to the damn ground. Hold on to the damn ball. Throw it out of bounds. I don't know. Lob it out of bounds in the fastest way possible. I don't know what to do. But that was some god-awful play from our quarterback. God-awful coaching up and down the line. Beyond. And that's all I really got to say. I didn't want to make this a 30-minute video, but how do I get excited? Seriously. Do I have trust they're going to change it? No. Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman have meetings with Nick every week. And what do they talk about? Like, do they like say, hey, you're in hot water right now? Or, hey, Nick, you really got to, I think Kellen Moore should. I mean, does that even happen? I trashed Jalen Hurts because he played like shit. But I know with a good head coach behind him or a good play caller that has control behind hhim, I know he'll be settled. He'll look comfortable. I've seen it this year where he's settled and looks comfortable and he can get his throws and, go for the check down, keep the defense on their heels. You're not making the defense nervous of doing different things because you're keeping everything the same. You're throwing downfield every single time. There's no diverse play calling of, oh, well, what if you check it down to what if you check it down to Saquon Barkley and he gets 10 yards? Then defenders are going to say, oh, shit, like, we got to watch out for that now. And then when they don't do it, it's shutout defense. 3rd and 29, literally, Todd Bowles fucking blitzed us. Because he knows how to beat Jalen Hurts. Get pressure on Jalen Hurts, he's done. The speed is gone. Don't know where that shit is. Unless he got married, had some kids that we don't know about, and he's got other things going on with his fucking mind. But there's not blaming one over the other. So this comment section is going to be toxic as hell. I honestly don't care. And I might not even fucking read it because I just don't care. I care about what I think, and I respect what everybody thinks. I'm not going to be told why I'm wrong, or I'm going to blame one coach over a player or one fucking player over a coach. It's never going to happen because down the line, from coaches to players, this was a fucking shit show. That's all I got to say. I don't want to make this video any longer than it is. Thank you guys for watching. You guys showed up to the live stream. Appreciate so much all the support. We're going to make a lot of videos this week. We'll have live streams this week. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Make sure to check out BetUS. Get a 150% deposit bonus on your first 3 deposits up to $2,000 with YouTube promotional code YouTube150. Check it out. Subscribe, like. Let me know your comments down below. Just unleash what you've been wanting to say. You're not going to get blocked. Don't. Trust me, and if you do, and let me know if somebody does, because that's not right either. Just let it all out. How do you guys feel? You guys enjoy the rest. I'll see you guys later. Shakes, what up? Follow slide. Peace out, guys. Fly goes fly as usual. Love the birds. I don't know. I don't know. You guys have a great day. I'll see you guys later. Peace.